Hello, long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by. I've popped out today with my Nikon Z8 and my 500mm PF to see if the Raptors have turned up for this year's winter. But I think I'm probably a week or two early, so unfortunately nothing about. So I thought, I've got a little bit of time, I'm going to do a video. I haven't done one for ages and I apologise for that. I know, I just haven't had the motivation really. I haven't had a chance to go out, and when you don't get the chance you've got to make time, and I just haven't had the motivation. And I was conscious about 3 weeks ago I hadn't done a video, so I did a video then just to put something out, even though I hadn't taken any photos. And that was me and my kids in England, and I only got about 100 views. Yes, I know it wasn't about photography, and most people watch my channel to get some tips and help about photography, but still, I just wanted to put something out, and it's only 8 minutes long. You know, I've got nearly 4,000 subscribers. I think by the time this video goes out, I'll be at 4,000, which I so appreciate. I really value everybody who watches the channel, especially those people who've been with me for a long time. I mean, 100 views out of 4,000. It's not great, is it? So if you ever do want to support the channel, you don't need to pay anything, you don't need to do anything. Just watch any of my videos. They're not usually that long, and just give it a like and possibly a comment. That makes a huge difference to me. I love reading your comments, and it gives me inspiration to go out and make some more videos, which I definitely plan to go out and do some more photography videos, but I just haven't had a chance recently. And again, it's still summery here and it's still really hot, and I just haven't had the motivation. So what I'm going to do in the meantime is, I've done a couple of videos talking about this combo before, so I've gone into sort of details about specs and things before. Well, not that many details, but I've gone into details about the lens and about the camera, and I absolutely love this setup. It's pretty light, even though I have the battery grip on the Z8, which adds a lot of bulk. Yeah, I just prefer it because it gives me the ability to carry 2 batteries and increases my time in the field before I have to change a battery. But the camera and the lens without the combo is really, really lightweight. I love it. 500mm is long enough for most things. Occasionally I want more reach, and I usually just put it into crop mode. I do use the teleconverter sometimes, but I personally don't think the teleconverter pairs that well with this lens. I've got the 1.4 Mark II. I've read the 1.4 Mark III is better, but in my experience, I don't think it pairs really, really well. And that's probably one of the benefits of getting the 600mm, which is a Z mount lens. That will then pair better with the Z mount teleconverter, and you're probably going to get better quality. But I'm happy as it is, and what you can get for these used now, I would be losing so much money if I sold this and then went to buy a 600mm. So for the time being, I am holding on to this. It certainly does a great job for me. In terms of autofocus and sharpness, I don't think you're going to notice any difference between this and the 600mm. And I think you probably would notice the difference between this and the 180 to 600. I've looked at lots of photos online with that 180 to 600, and I don't think they look as sharp as the pictures with this lens. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a load of pictures taken with this combo, and hopefully from the pictures you can then make your mind up if you think it's a combination you might like. A lot of people, when they buy their first Z camera, they already have an F-mount lens. Rather than going out and buying a camera and a lens, that's a lot of money. Why not just get the camera, and you can use your existing F-mount lens with the FTZ adapter, and then in the future, if you get more money, you can then upgrade or not, whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'll add some photos. I'll also add some photos I've taken with the teleconverter, just so you can see what the images are like. As I said, it can work.
You can show me. Go to privacy settings. Select location service.
Yeah, shut up, mate. But for me, unless I'm really close to the bird, and I often don't tend to use a teleconverter. So yeah, I'll put a load of the pictures up. Usually I am F5.6 wide open. You don't need to stop down this lens. It's super sharp at F5.6. If it's a bird in flight, I'm about 4,000th of a second or higher if possible. If it's a stationary bird, I'm 1,000 to 2,000, always ISO auto, and I am usually at auto area focus with the bird detection on, and that's the whole screen, or I'm at the large central box. And I'm just constantly always changing my settings. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the photos. Let me know in the comments which photo you like best. If you've already seen the photos before, I apologize. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here. Please give the video a like and say hi in the comments. Thanks so much, and I'll see you hopefully with a more focused video in the future. Take care. Bye.